was elected to be the #1 educator in the state of Indiana. My friend, would you please welcome your friend, a friend of all of the children and families of Indiana, the Superintendent of Public Instruction, Dr. Tony Bennett.
This time of year, I would hop on a plane and I would pursue my dream of getting to coach. And I would go to the Final Four and I would join the rest of the coaches in cheering and really enjoying this time of year. Well, here we are in 2011, and I have to tell you, all the time I spent coaching basketball, I have never enjoyed this time of year as much as I am enjoying this year when we turn around education in Indiana. I would like to share with you two things I've heard very frequently as of late. The first is, as I go out in the public, I am always asked this question. Tony Bennett, you're Superintendent of Public Instruction. Why do you support charter schools, private schools, home schools, if you're the Superintendent of Public Instruction? To all the adults in the room, I want you to have this answer galvanized in your heart. I want you to look around this room, and I want you to look at the kids behind me. I want you to look at the kids in the balcony. I want you to look at the kids around you, because, ladies and gentlemen, my public is these children. Speaker Bosma, Chairman Beatty, Chairman Cruz have heard this a lot. We've had a lot of people visiting the State House, and they keep saying, this is our house. How many times have we heard that, guys? I'll be having a meeting, and I'll be interrupted with, this is our house. Well, I have news for those people. This is their house. In the next 4 to 5 weeks, Indiana has, as has been said many times, a historic opportunity. We have the opportunity to take a Midwestern state that's kind of been hidden from the rest of the nation, and we have the opportunity to propel ourselves forward in delivering the best education system for our children anywhere in the world. Provide the best education system in the country. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe this. Hoosiers want more. Hoosier families want more. So it's not good enough to just be the best in the country. We should keep our eyes fixed on the big prize. And I have learned as I have traveled throughout the state, I have had the opportunity to speak to about 8,000 teachers. Not all of them have cheered. But as I have walked away from those meetings, I have left with 3 very strong sentiments. Indiana teachers want to be evaluated, they want to be differentiated, they want the good teachers chosen above the bad teachers, and they want to know who's doing the best job in the classroom. The second thing I have walked away with is a very clear message from school administrators. They want freedom. They want freedom to pursue academic programs for children that give all children the opportunity to succeed. And they want to be held accountable. They want their schools held accountable. They want their school boards held accountable. They want their teachers held accountable. And the last thing that I think I have heard everywhere I have been is parents and children want choices. So when you hear things like ed reform rocks, charter schools rock, when you hear those two words that Michelle Reed talked about, education reform, we have a historic opportunity in Indiana. We have a historic opportunity to recognize and reward the greatness in the classroom that we have all over this great state, where teachers are giving their lives to improve the lot of our children in our classrooms. We have the opportunity to do that. We have the opportunity to reward great teachers, help good teachers get better. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have the obligation to look some people in the eye and say you don't belong in a classroom, and we must do that. Principals, superintendents, school boards, school leaders everywhere, and say, go chase the dream of educational excellence. And finally, we have the greatest opportunity in the United States to provide every child, regardless of the color of their skin, how much money mom and dad have in their checkbooks, how many parents are in the family, or what type of family that child comes from, a choice and an opportunity to succeed in the 21st century. You today, and as has been done so many times, we've recognized Speaker Bosman, Chairman Boehning, Chairman Cruz, President Pro Tem Long. We also need to do a few other things, and that is we have some other legislators in the room with us. I would ask those legislators to please come forward and join me right here. Keep it the way it is. Support them as they make the courageous decisions for the children behind me and the children around you. Indiana has a shot at history. Secretary Duncan called it our great moonshot of the 21st century. Hoosiers, I ask you to join me. I ask you to join my heroes in the legislature. I ask you to join our children. Let's make one big fight, and let's put Indiana on top. God bless you all.